Please welcome Dr. Lori Wagner.
Thank you, Dr. McNamee. Congratulations, graduates. I am honored to be here at this very special day of yours. I recall when I was here quite a few years ago that I had a myriad of emotions that were flitting through my brain. First, joy in this great accomplishment that you have. Sorrow in the fact that after all of these years of spending time here at Virginia Tech and Blacksburg, that I would be leaving my home and going someplace else. And the last was a little relief in that when I finally opened it, the degree was there, and this very elusive day finally came to fruition. You heard that I'm an engineer. Engineering is very dear to my heart, and some of my comments will be associated with that. First of all, inventing. I am a research and development engineer. Invent the future is the tagline associated with this university. I want you to realize that while you are here, you did that. You invented the future. You pursued that through the tenure of your time here in getting your degree. But don't lose that. Make sure that when you leave here, you continue to invent the future. It's a part of you, and it's something that you need to keep near and dear to you. Now, talk about inventions. And this one isn't really what I would call an engineering invention, but you've heard a lot about Hokie spirit. And what I want you to see here is the innovation of an entrepreneur that left here, understanding that, of course, when you when you go to Hokie games, you have to wear your orange and maroon, and when it's cold out there, you really have to have your orange and maroon on. And these are Hokie spirit fingers. In case you forget, it's actually embroidered on here along with the VT. They thought we were smart enough not to put L and R on it, so the right and left, but they did manage to have something here where you can keep them on, wave your fingers, and show your spirit. So, but what I want you to do as a speaker, I had to come up with something that was going to give me some prompts. I don't like to use cards or notepads, so I'm inventing something that maybe one of you, who is a better engineer than I am, would come up with. Imagine here, because I will be, that each one of these, when I shake it, is going to have enough electrical impulse that it's going to create a hologram, and it's going to give me my next word that I want to describe to you. So yes, 10 pieces of advice for you when you leave here to think about. And I chose 10 because if I took one, I wouldn't necessarily get to each and every one of you. And I hope that by doing 10, I can come up with something that you will take away from here when you leave and you go on to the next point in your life. Also, I'm a very visual person, so just listening to me may not be enough, and if I'm standing here shaking these ridiculous things, you might actually pay attention. So first, this one, and I'm looking very hard at it, it's appreciate. Appreciate the humor and the irony in life. When the world is just conspiring against you, or at least you think it is, recognize that that's just absurd. Humor will bring you and insulate you from the pain and the disillusionment that sometimes will affect you. Humor will get you through so many different things in life. It will reduce people and problems to their proper size, no longer this big, but definitely manageable. So remember that humor will take you someplace else and get you on to the next step. The next one, personal values. Very key to have your own system of personal values for you to be guided and have sustainment through your life. Think of those personal values as a compass and also as a safety net. Seek guidance and strength through what is most important and enduring to you, and you'll stay on the path. Third, we're going to look at that whole perspective thing, that inevitable glass of milk. When you spill it and you write it, it is either going to be half empty or half full. Well, one thing to remember about that is the reality is never going to change, but your attitude towards it will. And so when you think about that, paradoxically, reality will change also. So always believe in the positive. Think of that glass as half full, and your life will be more positive. Listen. Listen once in a while. Listen more than once in a while. You might believe right now that you have all the knowledge that you could ever imagine to get, having gone through all of the years here. However, when you leave here, the knowledge you have really isn't going to get you far. What's going to get you far is what you learn after you leave here. What you've learned here is how to learn and to continue to learn. So listen. Listen a lot. It really helps. Enthusiasm, excitement, passion. Always have excitement in your life. There will be highs and there will be lows, and the lows will make the highs even better. And today is an incredible high, and you should all be enjoying it. Keep enthusiasm in the different things that you have in your life plan. If you have passion for the things that you do, you will find that you enjoy them all the more, and you want to be happy in your life. Stand for something bigger than yourself. In the great debates that are out there right now, in all of the key things in this world, whether it's the environment, poverty, injustice, pick something and stand up for it. The world is not perfect. You can change it. Heal the world and make it a better place, and have accountability for the next generations. I'm here. Act. Act now. Don't procrastinate. Be impatient with yourself. Life isn't a dress rehearsal. You have to get it before it goes too fast. One of the key things that I remember is in your pursuit of your life plan, there is no speed limit on the pursuit of excellence. Understanding. This one I'm going to keep very simple in terms of words. Take the time to understand the people around you. Listen to them, understand their views, stand in their shoes. Understanding can bring so much to either conversations or inventions or things that you work on, to understand everyone around you and what they're doing. Being right isn't as important as getting it right is. Change, manage change. Over 2,000 years ago, Diogenes said, "Nothing is more enduring than change." So what you need to do is adopt a routine where you can accept change, both emotionally and in your routines and the work that you do. You have to be able to accept and use change. There's going to be a lot of technological advances in this world, and they may be good and bad, and they may dramatically alter things, but you have to be able to accept that change and work with it. One thing that I have learned is that life is what happens to you as you are making other plans. So expect the unexpected. I'm on the last one. You should be happy. Enjoy. Enjoy the simple things in life. For me, that's listening to a wave crash onto the sand or holding somebody's hand. Enjoy your family. We're here today for you. Enjoy your friends, your colleagues that you have had, and those that you will make. Enjoy your life and what you have in your future. So there were 10 things to think about. Hopefully one may have hit you. Maybe more than one will have been important to you. But think about them after you leave here. Now, one thing that I want you to do before you leave is we have a war memorial on our campus. I want you to go by there and visit. I want you to think about what it stands for. There are 8 pylons. They are brotherhood, honor, duty, service, sacrifice, loyal leadership, ad prosum. All very esteemed characteristics. Take a moment of silence. Think about the Virginia Tech alumni who have experienced and actually shown those finest traits. And think about yourself. And while you are there, look at who you are and who you want to be in the future. I congratulate all of you on an amazing accomplishment of what you've done here. Go Hokies.